Hey guys, I hope everybody is having a lovely day today. So a couple weeks ago I ordered the MGW Race Spec compact shifter. I received it Friday and I went ahead and installed it Friday as well. The install took about 6 hours when I did it. The reason for that is I kept doing steps ahead of the steps that were supposed to be done before them. So I was creating more work for myself, which in turn takes up more time. Well, my opinions of the shifter, the quality is excellent. I don't have any complaints about the construction of it, the materials it's made out of, everything is solid. With that being said though, the shifter wasn't for me. The shifts were too heavy, and since my car's a daily driver, it was more than what I was looking for. In my opinion, it took a lot more effort to shift it than what I was wanting in a daily driver. If it was a race car or something that I raced, it'd have been perfect. But not something that I daily and sometimes sit in traffic and I'm constantly shifting. Just wasn't for me. Again, that's nothing against MGW, their shifter or anything. Their product was excellent. It's just, it wasn't for me. The shifter, one thing that bothered me though, and I feel MGW should mention this, is since the shifter is centered with the transmission, it's more than likely not going to sit centered in the console like the stock shifter is. And I'll show a picture, but the shifter sat as if it were in between 5th and 6th gear as opposed to 3rd and 4th when it was in neutral. So it sat a little bit more towards the passenger side. I'm very OCD and I try to keep my car as nice as possible, and little stuff like that will bother me. So if you're OCD with stuff like that, you might not like the MGW. But as I said, the construction, the quality of it is excellent. The shifts were on point. When you were in gear, you know you're in gear. Unlike the stock one where sometimes it's a little iffy as if you're in gear. I really haven't had a lot of issues with the stock shifter. I don't like the feel of it, but if I've missed a gear, it's my fault. It's not the transmission's fault. It's not the shifter's fault. And I got locked out one time, and that was trying to go into first from a stop, and I don't understand why that happened. But other than that, I really haven't had issues as everybody has had with the stock shifter. I do plan to try another shifter within the next couple months. I'm going to try the Steeda Shifter that they just released. It's a body mounted shifter as well, but the throws are supposed to be reduced by 30%, and it's also supposed to be a little bit lighter than MGW. Obviously I didn't like the shifter to keep in my car. I did sell it to my buddy. We did the install on his car, and it took to uninstall the shifter on my car, reinstall the stock shifter, then uninstall his stock shifter and reinstall the MGW on his car. Took about total 6 hours. So average that out to about 3 hours a car on jack and jack stands. And it's kind of just a toss up of what you want in a shifter, how heavy you want it, just, you know, if you're daily driving it, if you want something a little bit better than stock, or if you want just something that would be good for more of a race car, that's up to you. Again, the shifter wasn't for me. That says nothing about MGW or their company though. If it was just a bad shifter or anything like that, I'd tell you, but it's not. So there's no sense in saying bad things about that company or the product. It just wasn't for me. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'm more than willing to answer any questions you have. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good day.